Tonight I will allow my heart to tear itself apart. Tomorrow I will hold your face in a silent embrace. Tell you my soul's deepest desires and how you fuel the fire. Inspire me. As the night drains away, I cannot find the words to say. It doesn't matter anyway, because tomorrow never comes. Tonight I will have a breakdown, scream and fall to the ground. Tomorrow you will set me free, open the inside of me. I'll confess to you my sin, find strength to breathe you in within me. As the night drains away, I cannot find the words to say. It doesn't matter anyway, because tomorrow never comes. Let my passion break you, let my heart persuade you, let my rhythm invade you. Let my passion break you, let my heart persuade you, let me breathe you in. As the night drains away, I cannot find the words to say. It doesn't matter anyway, because tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes.
Hey, buddy, what you doing here?
I work here. You know that.
No, I'm sorry, you don't. You're gonna have to leave, sir. I've worked here for a long time.
Life is strange. The more I think about it, the more it frightens me. Imagine that you were the only person in a house and no one else was home. Imagine that this house was the only house in all of North America. You would be very lonely or bored, or both. To end this loneliness or boredom, you would imagine a little fantasy world or think back to the past. In this world, you would create imaginary friends so that you wouldn't be alone. This would be a way of coping with oneself. Humans are social creatures, and when they are alone for long periods of time, they suffer. The scary thing is that if this were to happen to me, I would not be myself as I define self. We are really tied with the thoughts of others, which would mean that everyone is a part of the collective social whole. Without the social whole, we would change into something else as a person. Drawing in on ourselves as a reserve to the combat or our loneliness. We don't know ourselves, as most people have never been pushed to the limits of their minds or are not willing to push the limits of their minds.
As I write this story, I fear something deep inside of me. It is said that truth is stranger than fiction. But what happens when fiction strains the truth to become truth? The more I think about this story, the more I think that it could be real. The more I think about the reality of it, the more I think nothing is real. That's what scares me, and I fear that it might cost my sanity if I think about it too long. And thus, I must break my thoughts for now. I loved my grandfather. He was the center of my universe. When I lost him, it was like losing 3 people. It was losing my father, my grandfather, and best friend all in one. He came to represent what was good in life for me. He took me and my brother as teenagers and never judged us. He loved us unconditionally. Some of my best memories were of myself and my grandfather walking on the beach looking for pottery. This is my most painful memory. It's still painful now. My grandfather was for years my whole world and purpose in life. I have never really recovered from my grandfather's death. I felt tied to him like a Siamese twin. His death made me an empty shell, and it took me a long time to begin to feel even remotely human again. No one else in my family helped me out while I was taking care of my grandfather. There were the occasional visits, but I was the only one who was there at all times taking care of him.
Granddad, what is it?
I want you to know that you're the only one that's been by my side these last years. I want to be sure that you're taken care of.
Granddad, you're going to be around until you're 100 years old. I will always take care of you.
I don't like the way the rest of the family is acting. I want you to have my estate.
Granddad, I know. Look, I have to get you up. I need to change your diaper.
No, don't get me up.
Granddad, I have to. I'll put you back as soon as I'm done, I promise.
Over the course of the next year, my parents took and spent most of my grandfather's estate. It was funny, after he died, they wanted to be so close to him, but not while he was alive.
Granddad, what's wrong? Granddad. Granddad. Granddad, wake up. Wake up! Granddad. I love you. Hey, aren't you in my math class?
Yeah, I'm Kay.
I'm Tom.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Are you waiting on someone?
Yeah, I'm waiting on my mom. I don't have a car, so she's picking me up.
Do you mind if I caught a ride with you? I don't live far.
Yeah, sure, that's no problem. My mom's real cool about that.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
No problem. Actually, tell you what, my mom's not going to be here for a while, and I'm just waiting. Do you want to go across the street and get something to eat?
Sure.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Let's do that. So, tell me about your last relationship.
Well, it started off good, but then it ended badly.
Tell me about it.
Well, you see, my girlfriend, she cheated on me, right? And then she stole my credit card, and then left me with thousands of dollars in credit card debt.
And why didn't you report her to the police?
No, You know, I figured it would be a he said, she said type thing. You know, it's not like we were married yet. And even if we were, we could have divided the debt among us. But being single, the debt was all mine alone. You know, I was bitter about it for a couple of years, but I'm past that now.
Sounds like she really hurt you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was total brain damage. So, tell me about your mom. It sounds like you two are really close.
She's pretty cool. She was a hippie chick back in the 60s, and she's been helping me out a lot lately.
Well, that's good. It's good that you two are close.
We are now. I was raised by my grandparents, and I never really knew my mom until recently.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. Well, it's good that you two are close now.
Yeah, she can be a real character.
I bet. You know, I actually lived with my grandfather for several years. Me and my brother never really got along with our parents, so they left us with my grandfather. And we were really close to him. And, you know, especially me, I was close to him. When I lost him, it was like losing my father, my grandfather, and my best friend all in one.
I'm sorry to hear about your grandfather.
It's okay. You know, these things happen. It's a part of everyday life. You have to deal with it.
True, but that doesn't make it any easier.
Over the course of the year, I was lucky to get a job at a funeral home, and I worked my way up to assistant director.
She was a beautiful woman. I wonder why she has all those tattoos on her arm. They look like a code.
What? Don't they? They look like regular tattoos to me.
Yeah, but look at the way they're arranged in a straight line close together. You normally don't see tattoos like that. They're almost overlapping.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We may never know who or why. It's a curse of being working at a funeral home.
True, but I still can't help but to feel sorry for her.
Well, it's sad, but life goes on.
There's something different about her. Her tattoos. Everything. Came by to pick up the truck that I let you borrow. Now I'm going to the store, so I'm gonna need it back.
It's not your truck, dear.
What are you talking about?
It's my truck now.
No, it's my truck. My grandfather just passed away, and I was the only one who took care of it. Plus, he left this truck to me.
I'm not gonna give you the truck. It's in Grandpa's name still, so it's legally not your truck.
It's not yours either. And he left this truck to me. You know that. Look, I need the keys. I let you borrow the truck out of the goodness of my heart, on the condition that I could get it back when I needed it. Don't do this to me.
Do what to you? No one's gonna drive this truck but me, and when I get a chance, I'll change the tire.
You lied to me. I was happy with keeping this truck in my grandfather's name and letting you use it, provided I could get it back when I needed it.
Fuck you, that's not true. No one's driving this truck but me.
You better stop your arguing before the neighbors call the cops. And you don't know what's been going on around here, Tom.
No, I think I know what's going on. I was there by my grandfather's bed alone. I know what he wanted very well.
I told you to stop.
You did it.
I won't forget it.
Are you threatening me?
Threaten you? I'm telling you straight up.
Well, shut up, both of you. I need to see your IDs.
I just came by to pick up my grandfather's truck and we started arguing.
Checks out, I'll let you go.
I live here, and I want this man off the property. How did you get here?
In my car, the Mustang.
I need the keys to the house, officer. Where are the keys?
I don't have them on me.
They're in his car. I'm going to need those keys too.
Alright, I'll go get them.
I'll escort you to his car.
I had a power of attorney on my grandfather. He told me himself that he wanted me to have the truck. And the title is still in his name. They don't own the truck. And I know you don't care. You're just doing your job.
Oh, you're wrong. I do care. I can understand your situation. There's nothing you can do at this point. You're going to have to call over here before you come back again. And you are going to need to take this matter up in court.
I never forgot that. It was a deep betrayal from my sisters and my mom. Somehow I should have known that it would have ended that way, but I was overly optimistic. My family had been spending all of the money, and now they were fighting over the last little thing, my grandfather's truck. After this event, I was left with only one treasure, memories of my grandfather. I had to cut my losses and move on. They were not worth any more of my time or trouble. That truck was the last way I could make money on my own as a computer repair person. I used to make a little money selling computers at the flea market. As an artist, I made a little money hauling my paintings around by putting them in shows. Now that the truck was gone, I was totally poor as my car had no room to really carry much.
Damn it, I'm late again.
Tom, why are you taking so much interest in this one?
I don't know. I feel that there's something different about her. Prostitute or not, she didn't deserve this.
I don't even know why the church even bothers anymore. I mean, who's gonna show up to a whore's funeral?
It's because she still is a person. I mean, there are some compassionate people, you know.
Well, I'll be in my office.
I guess you could say that I suffered from low self-esteem. I was one of those kids that you like to beat down in high school. My parents didn't help much with myself or my brother. We were treated like freaks. That is why we went to our grandfather, as our parents didn't want to deal with the responsibility of the two of us anymore. Even with my brother and my grandfather by my side, a part of me always felt different from other people. It was like I had this sort of self-awareness that others didn't have. I didn't feel I had any real control over my life. Maybe it was fate or something like that. Most people seemed unaware of this lack of control. I felt like a self-aware robot that couldn't change his programming. Others believed that they were self-aware and could change their programming, but this was a delusion.
Teresa, you've been my best friend since high school. I always confided in you.
Is there something that you need to tell me?
Yeah, I'm moving in with my brother and Kay.
Huh. You think that's such a good idea?
What, moving in with my brother or Kay?
Both. Do you think moving in with either one of them is a good idea?
Well, yeah, I think it is. I mean, it would really help me out with payments and the rents.
Yeah, but I thought you two didn't always get along so well.
That's true, but, relationships always have their ups and downs. And, my brother was always there for me. He stood up for me against my father when I was young. I can never forget that.
I understand that. I'm just a little worried that he might be using you since he doesn't have a job. And I'm a little worried about this Kay person too. I mean, you haven't known her that long. How well do you really know her?
Well, as far as Kay is concerned, I'm taking a leap of faith. I feel like she really cares about me, unlike my last relationship.
Yeah. Well, I'll trust your judgment on Kay. If she makes you happy, then that's good for you, and what's good for you is good for me.
Yeah, well, as far as my brother's concerned, he's my brother. And the economy is really weak right now, as far as good jobs are concerned. He got laid off from his job.
Huh. Laid off? What you really mean is that he got fired?
Yeah, he did. But I just feel like I have to be there for him right now.
Well, sometimes family can betray you more than friends. Maybe even strangers. I'm just a little concerned, that's all.
Well, I really appreciate your concern. That's what friends are for. And, ever since my grandfather passed away, you were always there for me. And I can never forget that.
Well, look, I'll always be there for you. I mean, you were always there for me ever since high school. And if you ever need anything, all you have to do is call me.
I will. Thank you. Look, I better go now. But we should do this again sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
I was just about to leave.
Okay, I got here late. I had business.
And would that business be giving away my grandfather's Indian pottery?
My friend said it was an important collection. Besides, I don't trust you with it anyway.
You don't trust me?
He runs a lab. He knows what he's doing. Besides, it wouldn't be safe at your place. It might get lost or stolen.
But my grandfather and I told him he could look at the pottery and study it, not keep it.
He doesn't own the collection. It's in the state's possession. He's done everything professionally.
Oh yeah, he's done everything professionally, all right. He doesn't pay his income tax, his child support, nothing. He bought a brand new boat instead of paying you.
That's not the point.
Oh, that is the point. How can you trust somebody so irresponsible, let alone your own son? How can you trust somebody over me?
Because you're not very responsible anyway.
Well, I think you're talking about yourself. All through my life, my childhood, you were an abusive, self-centered father, a prick in my sight. That's all you were. I was the only one who took care of my grandfather by his bedside. You have a lot to learn about responsibility. You can take that from me.
Don't you talk to me that way, you sniveling little snit. Show me some respect. You keep that attitude up, I don't want to have any relationship with you at all.
Fine!
I should have listened to Teresa. She knew about my family and my situation, as she was my best friend. Sometimes best friends try to warn you, but you don't listen. Sometimes you should follow what your mind tells you instead of your heart.
Not bad for the rent we pay.
You mean the rent that Kay and I pay? You still haven't gotten a job yet, big brother.
I know, but I'm still looking for one.
Well, I don't mind helping you out. That's what family is for.
Yeah, we've always stuck together as brothers.
Yeah, you always stood up for me. You even helped me against my father, even at your own expense. You're my brother, and I will always love you as my brother.
My girlfriend and I moved in with my brother. With the three of us there, things have been tense at times. I have feelings that my girlfriend is cheating on me with my brother.
Had another guy, but she had a black kid with each guy. So
So by the time she married this husband, which was no husband of 3 or 4, she had like 3 kids.
Well, no, because if she had her stomach stapled, then that means that like she can't fit food in.
But if she's packing it in all the time.
Hi, honey. How was your day?
It was okay. We got this sad case at the funeral home today.
Sad case. Really? Tell me about it.
Well, we received the body of a dead woman, and she was murdered. She doesn't even have a name. She's Jane Doe, and a local church is paying for her funeral. She had some very interesting tattoos on her left arm. They almost look like a code by the way they're arranged in a straight line.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, well, I think it might be a clue to finding out who she really is.
Do the police know?
Yeah, they do.
Hey, what's all this talk without even saying hello to your brother? It's rude.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. My brother doesn't always know what's going on, even if he is a little slow.
Oh, look who's being rude now.
Oh, I'm just fucking with you. Lighten up. It's always like that. He would take the diapers and just keep shoving it in there. And he thought the diapers would disappear. This was a diaper genie, or it'd eat it up or something. And so when he stuffed that last diaper in, it wouldn't go anymore. I told him he had to empty it out. He didn't believe it. So.
But yeah, I mean, it's like the rocker chick versus the quote-unquote America's sweetheart.
She's not American. She's from Canada, so.
Okay, so then America's sweetheart wants to be Canadian.
Oh, come on.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
She doesn't know what she wants. She's reading she's a Life on Prozac book or something like that. So yeah, she's reading a book on. They had a picture.
Who is?
Brittany.
No way.
Yeah, she was reading a book. It was in another magazine. I just saw.
Oh, John, you're such a character.
Hey, John, did you happen to find a job yet?
Still looking. Economy's pretty tight right now on good jobs lately.
Honey, I have a question for you.
Sure, what is it?
I have to go to the grocery store to pick up some food. You can come with me if you like.
Go ahead and go. I'm just gonna stay home and relax.
I'll go with her, Tom.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Be able to buy anything at the store without her debit card. I caught you two! I knew it!
Why this public place?
I didn't mean to hurt you, Tom. It's just that you weren't always there for me, and so you don't know. Don't be so
You know I work long hours. How could you do this with my brother?
I want you out. I'll give you 2 weeks to get your stuff out.
You can't tell me to get out. I pay the rent. Okay? You're just gonna go along with this?
I love him, and I think it's best for everybody to treat out. I want you out of the house.
After all we've been through, you're just gonna piss away everything with my brother.
Tom, this just isn't working. Move on.
And you, my brother, how could you do this to me?
Do this to you? What about all the stuff when we were growing up that I took? All that crap from our father because of you.
Fine. Goodbye to both. This was a stab in the back.
Tom, wait.
It cut deep both ways. I guess I never knew how hard my brother had it as a child growing up in February. That still doesn't justify what he did to me, though. And Kay, how could she be so kind and loving and then stab me in the back all the same? Waiting on your casket. I'd like to see something better for you.
itself apart. Tomorrow I will hold your face in a silent embrace, tell you my soul's deepest desires and how you fuel the fire.
I am not your grandfather. I am an echo, a reflection. Here, let me help you up.
I can tell now that you are not my grandfather. You look so much like him. Where am I? Am I dead?
You are not dead. I am only an echo from what you remember. My image is to make you feel more comfortable. You have entered the realm of the dragon. This is a long forgotten place.
Who are you and why do you look so much like my grandfather?
I am the echo of John Kawu. I have all of his memories.
You are my grandfather.
Yes and no. Think of me as an echo of your grandfather that you remember from time past. I exist here, but I do not exist as you would define existence. I was brought back here by a being. I am not myself in the true sense as you would define self.
What is this being?
I cannot really say. I do not really know myself. The being is beyond modern man's concept to understand.
What is this ability to understand or comprehend?
You will know soon enough.
How do I get out of here?
You must enter through the dragon's breath.
The dragon's breath? What? You are what I've been looking for. What are you? You look like me. I am you. I am the other side of you. Behold, the breath of the dragon. No, stop! We are now one.
Tom? Tom, are you okay? Come here.
Yeah, I'm alright. I think I just had a fainting spell.
Yeah, you need to go home. Listen, shift's over. Go home and get some rest, alright?
I think I need to have a long talk with my brother and Kay.
Brother? You don't have a brother. I mean, I've known you for quite a long time, and you never mentioned a brother to me.
What? I've always had a brother.
I helped out with the funeral, remember?
This isn't right. I gotta go.
My grandfather's truck isn't here?
You seem a little off there. Why don't you go get some rest?
Maybe they took it to the store. What is this?
What's going on here? The house is vacant. truck doing here?
What the hell is going on here? Everything is different. And why is my grandfather's truck here? Everything's changed. I must get back. The answer must be in those tattoos.
You didn't mind helping yourself out of the credit cards, though. Now get out! Get out! Kathy, what happened to us? We used to love each other. Or so I thought.
Never loved me! You kept putting off our wedding date!
I put off our wedding date because I couldn't trust you. Why marry somebody I can't trust? Let's talk about this at my place, not here in public.
I would never dare go over to your place! You're disgusting!
Granddad, is it you?
I am Mrs. Echo, as I told you before.
Why is there a fish line?
You will soon feel the hunger.
The hunger?
Every realm has its focus. It will reveal itself.
What's wrong with me?
You are hungry. It is the pain that dominates this realm.
I feel like I haven't eaten in days.
You must feel the pain of hunger. It is the only truth that will lead you to the exit.
Buddy, what are you doing here? Come on, get up, get up.
What are you talking about? I work here, you know that.
Oh, I'm sorry, don't listen. This is an employees-only area. You're gonna have to leave.
This is not the right reality. I need to get back to another.
I'm gonna call the cops, so you go.
You haven't cleaned your room!
But Dad,
You are on restriction! Now clean up this room! I don't want to have to come in here again!
Oh, I'm so down with that. Well, hello. Hello. Not a whole lot. How you
So
doing?
you guys are cooking a party?
Oh, I'd love to party with you.
Come to my place and we'll talk about. Ow!
I see you have made it thus far.
How do I get back?
You cannot return to your former reality. It does not exist.
It must exist when it's still here.
You have destroyed that which is of your past. Return to what is rest of your life before you destroy the rest.
I want my friends and family back, the way they were. Can you take me back?
I cannot. I have no power here. I am locked in these realms. I have no power here.
It must exist. There's a way in, so there's got to be a way out.
There is a way, but it is dangerous.
I'll try anything.
You see it in front of you.
The knife. That was the knife used on me by the killer.
You must use it to exit.
Use it? How?
You must use it on yourself. You must eliminate your existence here, and thus reset the path of existence.
Will this reset everything back to normal?
Oh, it might. But I must warn you that things may be changed still. Perhaps you should just return to what's left of your existence. Now there is also another path.
How would I do that?
Fire the gun in the air. It will take you back to the previous path.
I will take the knife. I don't understand. Why did the knife change into a gun?
It's possible that that is the way your mind projected it, thus altering the item's appearance. But this is goodbye. You will not see me again.
Where are you going? Don't go.
I have no choice. I am fading.
Goodbye, Granddad. I see you. You are me. I want my knife back. I don't have it. You have it. It's the same thing. Now give it to me now.
You're disgusting!
What? What happened? I'm dead. But...
It's okay. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm pretty. I can do this. I'm okay. Don't be stupid, girl. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Who are you? I said it. Who are you? Are you? Yes. No. What are you doing here? I'm you. Stop! This can't be. I can't become the killer. I have his memories. I'm not him. Now who are you? I said, who are you, damn it?
No, stay away.
What's going on here?
This isn't supposed to be happening. This isn't working. Not real. Not real.
What's not real?
You. You're not real. Not in a true sense. I'm not supposed to be seeing you.
I am real because I'm here.
You and the killer are now one person. This wasn't meant to be. This isn't supposed to be happening.
I am not the killer. I would never hurt anyone.
I'm going to tell you something. In detail. I need not words to tell you.
What are you doing? Stay back!
What is this? No! No, this can't be real! I know who I am!
This is not real! Nothing is real!
Tom, calm down. Calm down. What is it? What's, you alright?
Define alright!
Hey, listen, calm down. What's going on?
We are not real! You are not real!
Tom, no, wait. What are you doing? Drop the gun. Drop it. Drop the gun.
No. I want to prove something to you and all of me!
No, stop. Don't do it.
There is no path now. What is the gun still doing here?
Hey, Tom, listen. I was just...
You saw me. You saw me shoot myself!
Whoa. Calm down. What the hell is the gun doing in here? What's going on, Tom? Hey, put it down. Stop.
If you only knew what I knew.
Hey, listen, don't. Yo, Tom, are you okay?
How long have I been working here?
Just under a year.
Do I have family at home?
None that you've told me about.
This is not real. This is not real!
Stop! Whoa, get!
It wasn't supposed to be like this. No. It's empty.
I see something.
Yes?
I see a light.
Yes, what is it?
Everything fading.
Speak to me. Speak to me! Wake up! The tattoos. I should check the tattoos. Something is wrong. It's not working. Why isn't anything happening? I don't understand. Are the gateways closed? It's not right. I'm trapped. I'm trapped! What are you doing here? Do you work here?
Yeah, I've worked here as long as you have.
No. This is not the right reality.
Tom, what are you saying? What's wrong?
Nothing.
Tom, what happened to him?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shoot him.
You didn't mean to shoot him? Tom, no. Don't say another word, okay? I'm calling the police. I don't know what the hell just happened.
You don't need to do that.
No, don't touch me, Tom! What do you mean you didn't mean to shoot him?
It was an accident.
An accident? What the hell did you shoot him for?
I didn't mean to, Teresa.
No. Tom, fuck that. You obviously did mean to because you did it.
What have I done? I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Nobody's real except me. This machine is not functioning. You are not functioning. No one is functioning. I see it. I see the light. It's black. It's black! This is going to be an intense story. Love stories that blur the lines of reality. Where am I?
You still don't understand.
What? This is not real. I wrote you. You're fiction. This must be a dream.
Your words came closer to the truth than you thought.
No. No! No!
I need not words to make you understand. You need not ears. Feel my touch.
Life is strange. The more I think about it, the more it scares me. Imagine that you were the only being in the universe and nothing else existed. You would be very lonely or bored, or both. To end this loneliness or boredom, you would create a universe. In this universe, you would divide your mind into many personalities so that you wouldn't be alone. You would also make each one of these personalities have no memory of itself as to confuse the individuals into believing that the universe is real. With this in mind, the being would be able to give itself purpose. The scary thing is that if this is true, I or anyone else are not really alive in the sense that we define life. We are really just temporary memory or thoughts of the one being, which would make everything a part of the one being's intelligence. If this is true, we, or actually I, am really alone. We are really just temporary memory or thoughts of the one being, which would make everything a part of the one being's intelligence. Are we really alive, or just parts of a wave? Another note to the madness of the human mind. What if you knew everything? I mean, all the secrets of the universe. Even if you could comprehend it, it might, just might make you mad. This could be the mechanics of the universe. In a sense, when the Creator or a godlike being exists, then the universe doesn't exist. And when the universe exists, God doesn't exist. It's as if you can't have both at the same time. It's like yin and yang. The God and the universe are two polar opposites. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Life is strange. The more I think about it, the more it scares me.
It's true, but it doesn't make it any easier.